Hello? Hello, world? Okay. Straps ready. Charts not ready. Kinda ready. Shirt looking sexy. Think we can start a countdown. We should be good, right? We should be good. Oh no. Ha! We're live. Okay. Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the one and only Coin Baron. This is the weekly close. So again, this week we're gonna talk you with all the news, about all the charts, about everything you need to know about Cronos, about the overall market, and about, well, you guys, what's happening in the Crow fam. So let's take a quick look at the chat right now. Welcome, John. I hope you had a beautiful birthday. Zahid as well. Welcome, dude. Great to see you. High five as well. And I saw Varys, my dude. Good to see you again. The second month already. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. So before we go and start with the charts, quick notification about, well, where are my videos? So I'm busy with a very special video. Let me quickly show my screen here. So this is how I create my videos. And as you see, it's something with a beach. But it's still something about the Crypto.com Visa card. So it's coming very soon. First though, it goes live to all members of the channel. First it goes live to all the members of the channel, and then it goes live, I think, on, I hope, Monday. So tomorrow, I hope. So next week I will be up about 2 to 3 videos, and then we will of course do the live stream every Sunday. So that's what's up with the videos. Other than that, guys, it was quite the silent week. No, not really silent though. We have, of course, quite some price movements. Regarding Bitcoin. Let me let's do this quickly. Oh no. Let's go, John, indeed. And while you guys are here, by the way, please don't forget to hit the like button and just strap in, guys, because the charts are juicy. The charts are juicy. By the way, Varys, I tried to find you on X. You asked me a few weeks ago regarding the X group. I cannot find you on X, so I'm sorry. If you still want to join, let me know. You can, I think, send me a message on X. Anyways, let's go. Let's go towards, how's it called? The Bitcoin chart, because I've been tweeting about this. And I see a lot of fear right now. I see so much fear. Bitcoin going back to 39k. 39k, by the way, is quite the target, because historically it is very strong. However, there is something else you need to watch for earlier right now. There are some more important things in play. I had a tweet about this, but look at this blue line, guys. Look at this blue line. Again, being support. Blue line is a 50-week simple moving average. So basically the yearly average for Bitcoin. And right now it's still slowly climbing. Currently sitting at about 53k. And that is where we had the bounce on most exchanges. So you do see a little wick below and over here as well. But honestly, it kind of depends on what exchange you're looking at right now. This is Bitstamp. Bitstamp is not known for its super high liquidity. So the more liquidity, the less you see those cascading prices. For example, I think on Binance and on Crypto.com as well, it was a really beautiful bounce at the 50-week simple moving average. But over here, I do have my charts. This is kind of what I've been looking at. Also, I saw Crypto Kip talking about this line, this extending line. It kind of coincides nicely with the 50-week. So it could be both. But I'm really a fan of my monthly averages, guys. I'm really a fan of my monthly or weekly averages. Smash the like button. Yes, thank you. John is a year older and a year wiser. John was saying, I was scared when it was crashing, but I'm buying some CRO this Friday. Are you getting paid again? You're getting paid again. Interesting. So Zahid is coming in over here saying that looks like a big flag. It looks like a big flag to you. It kind of is, isn't it? It kind of is. So we can even draw that right now if anyone doesn't see it, yeah? But what Zahid is saying, and this is something we could see. So over here we have the pole. I'll quickly make a different color. Let's say it's orange. That's not a good color. Let's make it pink. There we go. So we have the pink pole over here. And then we can draw some flags. Not really waving, but it's pointing downwards. But honestly, it looks like a beautiful flag. I haven't often looked at this flag position anymore, but it looks beautiful. I'm still also a big fan of the cup and handle theory. Anyone doesn't know that. So over here we do have the cup, and then this is supposed to be the handle. And I like my cup of coffee. I like my cup of coffee, I like my cup of tea. And tomorrow, tomorrow it's back to work. And I definitely need my double espresso. But to add on to what Zahid is saying, guys, if this is a valid flag pattern, it is bullish. It is very bullish. And the fun thing is that we can actually get some targets as well. So let's assume, guys, that Zahid is right with his theory. And actually, I do like this theory. So let's assume it is right. Then, on the place where we kind of escape the flag, we can make a new pole. So let's say, guys, in a few weeks, we will escape from this point onwards. And we can say the next pole will be sitting at about 200,000. 200,000. 200,000 for Bitcoin. Personally, I'm a bit afraid that's a bit too high. But potentially, no, potentially. But bullish. Thanks, Zahid. Thanks. What, if I may ask, Zahid, what is your what's your portfolio like? Do you have Bitcoin, Cronos, XRP? What kind is your game plan over here? Bitcoin maxis? I do definitely respect, guys, the Bitcoin maxis, the OG crypto, of course. But I think the money is being made in altcoins. And let me show you why. Let's go to the altcoin season index. It's the first link. Normally I like dark mode, but on this website, dark mode is bad. It's bad. Let's go to, light mode. Sorry, guys. Sorry for your eyes. Okay, it's about 70% Chrome, then a bit of Bitcoin. That's all. Okay, nice. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous, Zahid, because right now my portfolio is like little fluff of this, little fluff of that, little fluff of this. I'm losing track of it. So I'm actually also thinking about, consolidating. Make it like very clear. This bag. And then also, if you have too many bags around, it's hard to make a good exit strategy because you got to exit for this coin at this level. You can do that for this coin at this level. But especially if you want to do dynamic DCA out, basically. That's what I want to do. Dynamically DCA out. So probably I will sell a bit at like $1 for CRO. And then as we go, I'll sell a bit more. I do not recommend, I think, selling everything at $1. But hey, that's my personal opinion, no financial advice. The only thing is, if Cronos is just going back to his previous all-time high, that would be so underwhelming to me. That would be so underwhelming. Especially because the exchange itself is growing. Coin Baron, try Blue Mountain Coffee. Blue Mountain Coffee. I'm right now imagining those blue coffee beans, but I guess it's the brand, right? I guess it's the brand. I might need to check it out. Unfortunately, a lot of those brands you guys have in the States or in Canada, not available here. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Legacy as well. Legacy, do you what do you like the most? Legends, man? Legends or Legacy? Your name is too long. I think I prefer Legends. Mr. Legend in the chat over here. Welcome, guy. Welcome. Oh, it's actually Jamaican coffee. You could order from Amazon. Okay. I could look for that. I could look for that. Having too many doo-doo coins feels overwhelming. I'm like 50% CRO and 50% Litecoin. Two very undervalued coins. So it varies. While you're here, I have seen a few things about the Litecoin halving as well. I think it was like a year prior to the Bitcoin halving. Not entirely sure. How is that? How has the price action been since the halving, if I may ask? By the way, fun fact, Litecoin was my first ever coin. I mined myself Litecoin in the early days. I mined Litecoin. But after a while, it became like very, very fast. It became clear you cannot mine Litecoin with a generic PC desktop. So very fast, you had those mining rigs, dedicated mining rigs. So mining Litecoin on your PC became very unprofitable, unless if you had access to really cheap electricity like solar grid, whatever. But cool. Litecoin, my first coin. Let me know in the chat what your first coin was. I know for a fact that most of you probably did not start with Bitcoin. Strangely enough. The peer-to-peer Bitcoin. So for John, it's CRO, Jasmy, H-bar, and a bit of XRP. XRP. I keep hearing that. That's also a coin. It never lived up to its 2017 hype, but it's still around. Still kicking. I don't know how big it is these days anymore. Let me quickly go to CoinMarketCap and let me look. So what you do see is that the whole landscape shifted. It definitely shifted, guys. So what we do see is that still Bitcoin, Ether over here, still very big, still very big. BNB joined kind of a bit later. They joined after the 2017 cycle. Solana also became very, very big. I think mainly after the last cycle. And right now it sees a lot of utility. So also gaining some momentum. Of course, it's interesting to see that BNB and Solana are sometimes, you know, then Solana becomes number 4, then Bitcoin, or then BNB becomes number 4. They're shifting spots quite often. But we'll talk about XRP. XRP currently number 7. I still remember seeing this as the number 2 crypto. I think for a short period it was bigger than Ethereum. For quite a short period. But hey, it's still around. I can say the same thing for Tron though. Tron, I don't know, man. I don't know how it keeps being relevant. Created by Justin Sun. Justin Sun, I think, is the owner of OKX. I think he's the owner of OKX. No. I think he's the owner of HTX. Confusing names. Uobi. For some reason, after the FTX breakdown, a lot of exchanges were thinking, hey, that name, it's kind of sexy, isn't it? HTX, FTX, OKX. Yeah, I agree, Legends. I agree. It's a bit too many red flags. Mr. Filtag is asking, how do you feel about ZK Crow? It's yeah, it's CRO. In a bit of a different jacket, isn't it? I do like the logo. The logo of ZK CRO looks absolutely fire. Looks absolutely fire. What's the stream, by the way? Are we still live? Yeah, excellent condition. Okay, never mind. Stream is fine. Let me know if it isn't, but I think it is. The question was, how do you feel about ZK CRO? So ZK CRO, it's CRO. So if I'm bullish about CRO, I'm also bullish about ZK CRO. I kind of like the fact that ZK CRO does have the built-in yield bearing, and the use cases, of course, on the on-chain. I use a lot of dApps on ZK EVM. I'm farming. I'm definitely farming. So if you know what you're doing, guys, if you know what you're doing, you can make a nice buck. Today, let me show you. I think I just saw a tweet and I also checked on my own app. So today we had the final day of the airdrop arena. We had the final day of the airdrop arena, and I should have made a tweet about it. And then I will go back to ZK CRO, but it makes it's connected. So as you see over here, the airdrop arena, it just finished for the crop mob token. Just finished. And right now, it starts with the dip token. But what is interesting to say, oh, sound, whoops. This is, no, stop. So over here, what you see right now, they say win a share of $250,000. 250,000. The time before, it was 300,000. And the time before that, it was 500,000. So originally, I was really bullish about the airdrop arena. I made more than $2,000, guys, with the first airdrop arena. But this time around, nope. I'm not that bullish anymore. Slowly it is dropping the percentage from about 10% to about 7%. So yeah, I think staking becomes better and better. Staking becomes better and better. I would prefer to have my CRO just being ZK CRO and earn a passive 7% than putting it up in the airdrop arena for the next 7 months. Bit of a long answer. But I hope it kind of helps you. Oh, Raphael is saying right now that Litecoin also was his first coin. I mean, Litecoin still has this narrative of being the silver to Bitcoin gold. Legend started with Dogecoin and also has a big bag of ADA. Bit of SHIB. And looking into Caspa and XRP. Okay. I like those bags, those guys. I like those bags. Keep it small. 5 to 7 coins. Make that your max. If you have a lot more coins, it's hard to track everything, guys. It's really hard to track everything. So the question, oh no, over here Legend is mentioning that, well, Tron has many red flags, and it will be a matter of just a bit of time until something breaks. And I kind of have the same feeling. For some reason, Justin Sun feels like Sam Bankman-Fried to me. But then more Asian. Then a bit more Asian. They have the same, yeah, red flags to me as well. Mr. Night Gaming, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. Hope you're strapped in as well. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you're just joining in as well. Varies. Oh, big message. Ow. Would telling my mother to buy Bitcoin in 2015 when I was around $200. But she thought it was a scam. But I can't really blame her back then. I don't remember what led me to find out about Bitcoin when I was like 12. You were 12 years old, Varies, when you find Bitcoin? You don't have like a little hard disk somewhere? Little hard disk of Bitcoin mined on your old dad's PC? in 2015, it was also becoming less viable to mine. I think up until like $100, the $100 mark for Bitcoin was like, it became somewhat of an actual investment. I wasn't around back then. I wasn't around. 2016, discovery. 2017, the actual bull run. That was when I joined. 2019 was when I found out about CRO. So the question by Philtech right now is, what are you farming on ZK? So on ZK, and I will show it. I will go to my browser and I can open it. Give me a sec, guys. ZK sync. No. I actually want a bit of ZK. So if you guys don't know, sometimes they host spaces on X. And they do sometimes do giveaways when you ask questions. So I asked an actually interesting question to Ken Timsit, the head of Cronos Labs. And I asked him, so why are you so bullish on the ZK tech stack? And he was mentioning, okay, I'm bullish because the team and also the open source tech stack as well. So you can actually add to the open source code of ZK Sync. So I asked that question and I got a bit of ZK as a reward. So free ZK. That's a token by the ZK Sync era chain. The question was though, what do you farm on ZK? What do you farm on ZK? I have two things personally. I'm farming, well, two things. So if I go to my dashboard, you can see I'm farming a ZK Crow, just a little bit. But my main bag, Philtech, is ZK Crow VETH. ZK Crow VETH. And still has about a 35% APR. So that's pretty juicy. What I also do is I also use Ampli Finance. Ampli. And over here, you do see I'm earning a bit of preamp. Because I have supplied a bit of Cronos ZK EVM. So this is a lending protocol. A lending protocol, guys. You lend your Cronos, your ETH, whatever. And then you can borrow something in return. And it has this health factor over here. So it kind of determines the ratio. You cannot lend or borrow more than you lend. That's what I'm doing. It's interesting. It's earning me a bit of APR on the platform. It's earning me some yield from the farm because I'm using this over here to also farm additional liquidity pools. And I'm also earning the preamp token. So APR, yield from a liquidity pool, and free preamp. Triple yield. Oh, and I'm also earning yield from having ZK Crow. So quadruple 5 times yield. Because I also cannot forget about the Pioneer program. A lot of yield. A lot of yield. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Allen. Good morning. The airdrop arena is RIP. It's not worth it anymore, I think. It's not worth it anymore, especially if I compare it to what you could get on, for example, ZK Crow. So Raphael does mention that he did find about BNB when it was dirt cheap, plus that scammy useless Tron coin. Well, Tron, for some reason, is reignited kinda with their meme platform Sun.pump, Pump.sun, something like that. It's scammy. But I think it's not useless anymore. It has at least some use cases. Zahid, I mined about 3 Bitcoin back in 2014, but I sold it for peanuts. I think the majority did that, Zahid. I think the majority did that. Most people sell for profit. They don't even imagine how high prices can go. Sometimes people mention that, hey, Cronos could go up as high as $100. And I don't think so. I think it will be high. But let's say that Bitcoin goes up to $1 million. Let's say that Bitcoin goes up to $1 million, so 10x from here. Then also CRO could do like a 10x from there, right? Minimum. It is possible, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. But even if it would happen, I think the majority would have sold. People just cannot have those high... they cannot imagine, you know, holding on that long. So is there a platform where I can swap ZK CRO for another ZK layer, like ZK Polygon? I don't think so, Philtech. Not yet. But you shouldn't have to. Yeah, well, what you could do is you could go to XY Finance as a bridge. XY Finance as a bridge. You could use that one. Or you could go to D-Bank or D-Bridge. Let me check. D-Bank or D-Bridge. D-Bridge. Yeah, it's called D-Bridge. D-Bridge is a bridge, so you could go from chain to chain to chain. And I can show it right now. So you could say, hey, I want to go, I want to use ZK CRO. It doesn't have it yet. That's a shame. I think it's coming soon. D-Bridge. But right now we do have XY Finance. That really just shows you what to go from chain to chain. I hope that answers your question, Philtech. So, Mr. Varys mentions, I got burnt hard on MMF Finance when I was a noob. Those foolish 400% APY numbers got me. Never again using any dApps. Only hodl in coins, I believe. I mean, that's true, Varys, that's true. But I would say make it a learning experience and don't say you never ever use it again. I get it though. I get it. I sold, you know, I didn't lock up any coins. And I sold whenever I got the rewards. So then you actually get those juicy rewards. But it's a bit risky. It's a bit more risky. I mean, that's also why we do have sexes like Crypto.com, like Binance, like Coinbase, right? To give you the safe experience and make it easy. Did you ever use MMF Finance? No, I always found it strange. I never liked the platform, the Mad Meerkat. Sorry if I, you know, say anything bad to anyone, but yeah, no, didn't like it. And also right now, if you guys haven't heard the news yet, on the Cronos chain, the MMF Finance platform DEX is shutting down as well. So they are not around anymore, I think, or will be shutting down in the next few days. So MMF is gone, rip. Like also DJ Pals and the Cronos Chimp Club. But honestly, guys, I saw a tweet by Crypto Kip and I want to show it to you. And I completely agree. With Crypto Kip on that one. Like I found his tweet. Where is it? So much happened on that regard. But here it is. I will be honest, though it's not great seeing projects shut down on Cronos chain, I didn't really care about a single project that has walked away so far. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. But that's kind of how I felt as well. I saw some tweets. I also made my own. I don't know if I can find it anymore. And here it is. Somewhere. Yeah, there it kind of is. So I also talked about this. So we had MMF going down. We had Cronos Chimp Club going down, and we had DG Pels going down. And possibly more to come. Possibly more to come, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. But if no one was using these platforms, if it wasn't profitable at this point, it probably is just better that, you know, it's time to move on. Go use something else. It's like any economic correction, you know? Any economic correction, it needs companies going down. It needs projects breaking down. It needs, you know, a bit of a reset. And unfortunately in crypto, it's a bit harder than in real life. But nothing is too big to fail in crypto. Nothing. It's not like a bank that they need to save the banks. Otherwise, you know, everything is going down. That's why I like crypto, you know. That's why I like crypto. It's everyone's a game. It's a fair playing ground again. Anyways, I've been holding out buying crypto for the past few weeks. Crypto appears to follow Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and I predict crypto and stocks will rise after the drop in US Fed interest rates this month. Exactly, Raphael, exactly. And you bring up a great point. That's also why in the top of his title, guys, did you see? Hard landing. Are we going to have a hard landing this week? This week for the Nasdaq, S&P 500, all stocks, not only in the US, also over here, the Netherlands, the EU, worldwide, a bit of recession fear. A bit of recession fear. Even Nvidia dropping about $300 billion in one day. $300 billion drop. That's not something I can even imagine. That's more, I think that's more than Ethereum, right? Is that more than Ethereum's total market cap? I think it is. In one day, guys, Ethereum just gone. Crazy. That scare, that market scare by Nvidia and by the whole stock market even was enough for the US Minister of Finance, Janet Yellen, to talk a bit about potentially hard landings. Potentially hard landings, because there is some investor fear. And while I might not always agree with those statements by the Minister of Finance, I think this time around she was about right. Overall, the economy seems to be quite resourceful. It can jump, it can make jumps. The only thing it needs right now is cheap cash, cheap liquidity. So if it doesn't get worse than this, then we only need to wait slowly until the Fed is going to lower its rates, and then stocks can recover, businesses can recover, crypto can recover. And the cool thing that I really think about almost daily is that lately you do see quite the correlation between the stock market and Bitcoin. But it is mainly because crypto is becoming a legitimate financial instrument. It's becoming a bit like gold, isn't it? Finally, institutions like BlackRock, countries like, okay, not really countries, even the US is talking about Bitcoin, right? So in general, Bitcoin is becoming so freaking legitimate. It's a bit scary, you know, because it's a bit also, it's my underground finance, cool tech thing as well. But it's becoming a legit financial instrument. Anyways, Raphael does mention that Friday the Nasdaq stock market crashed, but I'm still waiting for the further drop. Makes sense. Let me check if I can find the Janet Yellen article. Janet, I cannot spell that name. Janet Yellen. I don't understand though. She looks so old. Oh, she's 78 years old. 78. Okay. Yeah, but I think she's about right though. She is right. Janet Yellen says US economy remains solid, on path to soft landing with no meaningful layoffs. There will be layoffs, for sure. But honestly, I think it's needed. I think it's so needed. And be very honest, guys. Be very honest. How many of you have a bullshit job? How many of you go home like, yeah, what did I really do? I know for a fact many of my colleagues have a bullshit job. They do that job because they have to get paid, but it's not healthy. It's not efficient. With a healthy economy, sometimes, guys, we need those layoffs. Legends, I have that bullshit job. Good man. Thanks for being honest. Thanks for being honest. Cool. Oh man, even Zahid, bullshit job. Even I think I could do. So I don't want to toot my own horn, you know, but I'm well educated. I have done a beautiful university education, and yeah. What am I really doing? I think I'm not living up to my full potential as well. So even I'm doing a bit of a bullshit job. Even Raphael over here, I still have a bullshit job. I do graphics. I can update your logo at no charge. I have some free time. That's really cool. That's really kind of you, Raphael. That's something cool though. If you do graphics on the side, I mean, maybe right now it's a side hustle. If that's the case, if that's a side hustle, don't ever do anything free of charge. Never, Raphael. Never. But no, my logo is mine. I love it. Tufan as well. Goedemiddag, goedenavond. Okay, good one, guys. Hey, Kermit. Hey. When is the Kermit meme coin coming up, Kermit? So, Zahid is big on the Nasdaq, calling for a 24k Nasdaq top after the FOMC meeting. Will that be this 50% drop, though? Will it be the 50% cut? We're going for the melt up. So that sounds really very positive. That does sound very positive. Let me check. Guys, by the way, we haven't even showed you the CRO chart yet. We only talked about Bitcoin. So for anyone that missed it earlier, we talked a bit about Bitcoin. Bitcoin might be this bull flag, as he showed earlier. But we also still have those touches over here. This is the 50-week simple moving average. The 50-week. And also we have this pattern, the blue line, kind of showing you support. This is, to me personally, looking like a very strong support as well. A quick, big bounce. Cronos, Filtek mentions, Cronos hasn't really yet seen a blockbuster NFT. Projects like Loaded Lines and Cybercups didn't quite hit it out of the park yet. Hopefully, Ambitious Bay will deliver something big by New Year. Ooh! I don't know if Filtek, have you heard a bit about the 404s? So 404, if you guys haven't heard about it, is a hybrid between an NFT token and a normal token, right? So it kind of combines it. And the benefit of that is that you have liquidity. You don't need to have a complete NFT. Let's say you guys might have heard about the Bored Apes. Bored Apes were, I think at the peak, $100,000. No one can really fully pay that, I think, in his right mind. But you could maybe get like 100 piece, of that Bored Ape for only 1,000. And then you could still benefit from like prices of the NFT going up by having that, piece of the NFT. And going back to Filtek over here, Ambitious Bay is a platform on Cronos, ZKVM and Cronos, and they are thinking about launching their own 404. The same for Wolfswap, I mean. So that's honestly quite interesting. I love the conversation today, by the way, guys. Thanks for being here today. Good vibes. I love the questions. Only if you could hit that like button as well. that will make it perfect. Gold has gone up too. Kind of regret not buying it instead of more crypto. You know, the thing about gold is gold only has limited upside potential. Of course, crypto can go down more. But the upside potential, Raphael. Think about that. Oh, I'm missing so many conversations right now. Oh, wrong one. Chicken Taco, hey, 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 let's go. Let's strap in. Chicken Taco is in the house. Good morning. Good afternoon. So Raphael wants to do his side hustle on graphics, but, you know, you also have AI. Think about that, guys. AI might actually change the job market in general quite up a bit. Okay. John mentions, I drive truck for a living. Recession proof. I mean, we need logistics. We always will need logistics. Free on the road, though. I'm jealous sometimes. I'm always sitting, you know, on my desk. I think we were talking a bit about bullshit jobs, right? About bullshit jobs. I don't think the whole job that I do has no value, but I think the meetings, man. Goddamn meetings all day long. If anyone just, you know, went about with his day, if they really have a question, walk towards the people they really need, and not, yay, you have time at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Could we have a meeting, reserve a room? Ugh. I don't want to have a Teams call. No, thanks. God damn it. My meme coin? I don't know. Good. That was a test, Kermit. That was a test. It's fun talking about Bitcoin, though. It is the real deal. It's the OG. It's what really sets apart, you know, the whole crypto asset class. So, for Legend, it's a government job in the USA. I work at the USPS post office. It once was a career, now it's just a job with lots of heavy work, with less people. Is it more like packages at the USPS? Or is it like still like letters and stuff? I think still like the logistics and parcels, like DHL does. FedEx? By the way, guys, we brought back the music a bit because I kind of like the vibe of synthwave. And I was listening back to I sometimes listen back to the live stream to check the vibe, and I kind of like the vibe a bit more. If you have this like a podcast, you know, if you are listening in the car, have a bit of music in the background. So I brought it back the music. If it's too loud, let me know. I do think about the feedback, but that was my personal feedback. John is rocking though with his long hours in the truck, drinking them Red Bulls. Een beetje zo aardig vroeg. Like. Dankjewel, 2fan. Be like 2fan, guys. Be like 2fan. Hit that like button. I'm using AI on daily basis. I think slowly people are seeing where they can leverage AI and where they cannot leverage AI. Kermit is an early adopter though. Legend is also looking at Fetch as a potential buy. Ferries, did you upgrade your suspenders? It didn't fly away. It kind of did actually. Scroll back a little bit. They flew away. I need to still upgrade. I think new year, guys. New year, new suspenders. Right now, I need the money. I need the money to buy CRO. The newer kind of memes have replaced NFTs in a way as well. They do. But the whole thing, which I still like about NFTs, and you guys might disagree, is that NFTs have a place on like Twitter or X, you know? If you go, let me go over here, right? So this is a random Twitter thread that I posted. Let's see how many NFTs there are. Okay, not that many. This is the first NFT here. This is an NFT. This is an NFT, I think. Not NFT, 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 NFT. So my point here is, guys, that NFTs are really more a personal thing. So you could tie yourself to your own NFT, and you can't. Can you do that? You probably could do that as well with. You could do that probably with a meme as well. But I think NFTs are a bit more cool. I minted this one. My profile picture. I minted it, but it wasn't really originally an NFT. Hey, Fit in Crypto. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. If you have any questions, keep them coming, guys. Imagine they made a crow suspender in the shop. Oh, merch. Yes, crow merch. I would like that. I would like that. Then you all have to strap in, guys. Then you all have to strap in. Let's crow, baby. Let's crow. About 150,000 CRO, guys. I don't know how high CRO will go. But this dude over here has at least $100,000 in CRO in about a year's time. Isn't that crazy? It's pretty crazy, isn't it? John is feeling free on the road. And he's right now driving to Quebec, Canada, listening to me. Oh! I'm jealous, dude. You can listen to so many podcasts, so many cool creators. Watch out there if you're on the road with your messages. Don't know how you do it. Thank you there, John. Keep the Crow Nation alive. People like John. It's the best, man. Okay, so they do have they do post letters. They do everything at the USPS. Cool. Are you in the airdrop arena? Yes, I'm still locked in. So if you guys don't know, if you join the airdrop arena, you will have to lock in your CRO for 6 months. I do not recommend anymore to get in there. I do not recommend to get in there anymore. Because the APY has dropped tremendously from about 20% to currently about 7%. And if you really want that 7%, by not doing anything, get yourself ZK Crow. Get yourself ZK Crow and you should be fine. You can sell any day. ZK Crow, guys, has 7% APY built in. Don't get the risk. Don't lock up. Get yourself ZK Crow. Just leave it in your wallet or get L Crow, also fine. Watch out though. If you are still in the airdrop arena, what I do like is that they do have cool coins that I normally would not buy. So the dip token right now, they have a new campaign for dip token. I wouldn't normally not buy that, but if it's free in the airdrop arena, I will hold on to it. I will definitely hold on to it. And it might do something crazy, you know. It's a low market cap. That could be a very nice Christmas gift for next year. I don't know. That's the only thing what I like about the airdrop arena. But the risk is getting higher. Crow is steadily rising during this light. We haven't even looked at the chart, guys. What about the Crow price? Are you guys buying during the stream? Let me open the charts quickly. Crow US dollar. Is it really rising? Crow will hit $1 in no time. So I did a 24-hour live stream earlier. I should maybe do that when Crow is flying again. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is, guys. Raphael mentions it's going up. On the weekly, we'll have a decent close. And I drew these lines, guys, not today, not yesterday, not this week. I drew these lines a long time ago. And you do see they kind of respect them, right? These are ranges that mean something. So these wicks, interesting. This is called a spinning candle. Meaning, hey, a bit indecisive. Are we going up? Are we going down? We don't know yet. But what we do know, and I really like to see this, is what Crow Bitcoin is doing, guys. Crow Bitcoin is rising. It is definitely rising. Last week it was struggling. We're talking about this, right? But right now it rose above it. It rose above it. Next stop. I think about here. Potentially. I have a different chart. It might be this one. Ah, yeah. The first stop will probably be here, guys. But Crow Bitcoin is going up, and I feel more and more confident. That this was it. This was the bottom for Crow Bitcoin. I'm not selling my Bitcoin though yet. I'm still waiting. This is my buy signal, guys. But in general, Crow Bitcoin is looking very, very strong. It needs to continue though from here. It does need to continue. Where's my music? There we go. Okay, stop. Yeah. There we go. A bit of music. Couldn't hear it anymore. And it needs to be royalty free, otherwise we'll get taken down by YouTube. Whoops. So many stuff right now in the chat. Let me catch up. Kermit was here already before crypto. Real OG. I mean, it's also an NFT. You're getting along in time. Don't be like me and sell your crow. No, too fan. Don't do it. Not yet. Too soon. No financial advice. The Corgi AI NFTs are great. I made a dip NFT that looks like Donald Trump. Those were like AI generated, weren't they? So you could just type in your prompt and they would make something Corgi related. I love that idea. Very original. I don't know how well the top dog sold, if there's any volume. In general, the NFT market has cooled down very much. 7% is still more than my bank offers. That's right. You can also look at it that way. So, various mentions, not worth it for 180 days. I agree. For the airdrop arena, it's not worth it anymore, guys. Not the 180 days lock. Varys does mention an alternative, the IC white card. You could think about that. But the good thing about the airdrop arena, it doesn't require any minimum. And the minimum for an IC white is 40,000, which is not, I think it's like the medium salary over here. So yeah, that's not, available for anyone. For sure. Whoa, wait a minute. Have you seen that ENS can be used with GoDaddy? No way. How though? I need to look into this, Philtech. So I have my own name. It's not an ENS, I think. So ENS, for anyone who doesn't know, is the Ethereum naming service. So what you can do, you can give your wallet a name, kinda. So like Philtech over here, he could make his own philtech.eth domain. So I can easily send money to him instead of typing in 0x123456, whatever. Wallet addresses are weird, but you can make it into a website. I do have myself a Cronos ID, so Cronos label naming service. So it's called Coin Baron, not Crow. This is cool though. Very cool. Fitting crypto. Thoughts on Karl? The only option, right? I honestly believe that going forward, Cronos can have only one true meme king this cycle. Currently, the best one with the best cards is Crow with Knife. The only thing what I don't like about the crow with knife part is the knife. It sounds weird, but the knife is kind of bad for the algorithm. Knife is linked to violence or to blood or to, yeah, mainly violence. So what I've heard is that Twitter is kind of, you know, removing knives from the timeline. And I don't know what Google does. I don't know what YouTube does. That's the only bad part about crow with knife. That's why I do like the ticker more, Karl. Like, and crow of course. But overall, it's currently the meme of choice for Cronos, right? I asked for CNS, but he said it's not available. So you cannot use your CNS for GoDaddy. For some reason though, guys, who the hell makes their website called GoDaddy? It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Yeah, Zahid, green days, love it, man. I love it. Green week. It's a green week. It's not a green week. It's not a green week, guys. Is it? No, it cannot be a green week. It was quite a bad week, but I didn't feel that way. Yeah, it's a bad week. It's a spinning candle. But looking at it, guys, the last Sunday it was also quite bad. So if you go to the daily, you see this daily decline. That was bad. I am still mainly bullish, and I can tell you why, guys. And we need to watch this every week. We need to watch this every week. But you see it. MACD is still climbing up. It is slowing down, but it's still climbing up. Give it a few more days. Give it a few more weeks. And I think September, even the end of September, can be quite green. On Tuesday, I added about 240 euros or dollars of Crow, a bit of VVS, and I'm adding overall to the Cronos ecosystem. Bit of Corgi, bit of Fulcrum. I'm deep on the Cronos chain. I like it, Fidden. I like it. I'm personally more heavy on the Crow itself than on the plays like Fulcrum. But in the end, I think the higher risk of Fulcrum of Corgi might also help with a higher pay in the end. That's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I need to finish up some things. As mentioned earlier, I'm still working on this this video here. Now you see. This week was quite light on videos because I was very busy, but this is a special video, so I won't spoil too much. But you can see it's a beach. Bitcoin beach, no. This is a special video though, so it's coming up soon. It's coming up very soon. And then, yeah, check it out. If you're a member, a YouTube member, it will be out in a few minutes / hours. But if you're just, you know, watching, it will be probably out tomorrow as well, releasing to the public. So, yeah, varies. You're a member, so you can probably see it very soon. I quickly need to make a thumbnail. But it's a good video, so check it out. It's a good video. Anyways, guys, it's 10 o'clock over here. I would say enjoy a working day. Good luck on the road, Mr. John. Be safe. And I'm glad you show people how good the card is. It's a great card, Varys. It's a great card, honestly. And it's gonna be awesome, definitely. Anyways, guys, strap in, I would say, for another week at the work. Enjoy the fiat grind, enjoy your coffee tomorrow, enjoy the week. And I will be back in about 7 days with a new weekly close. Till then. Thanks, John. Thanks, Philtech. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Bye-bye-bye.